I'm starting to get over this. I messed it up. It's supposed to be like 60-40. And now it's 80-20. Good morning, welcome back to a new video. I just woke up. I'm not really made to be woken up by an alarm clock, but I did. And today is part 2 of the woodworking workshop. And this time I'm going with my own car and I'm taking the dogs. And because it can get really warm all of a sudden, and I'm a little bit worried about them being in the van for the most of the morning. So I'm taking my own van. But I'm so tired. So let's walk the dogs. Let's get in the van. Let's go drive. So the drive is 36 minutes away, but I don't want to be late. And usually when the Google Map says 36 minutes, it's for me, it's more like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So what I'm doing, I'm driving there. I have like an hour and a half now from here, but I haven't had any breakfast or anything. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drive there, park, and then I know exactly how much time I have left to do my morning routine, to have some food, to have maybe orange juice. I make orange juice every morning. I forgot to make it last night, so I could have it right now, but we're just gonna go there. It's from this, if you look from this part of the map, it's right past Monsanto, close to the Spanish border. So I'm excited. Today I'm gonna finish the thing that I made the other day. Today is my second time taking the woodworking class by Nathan van het Hof. And of course, because it is my second time, I already have mastered some of the skills. No, too bad that's not the case. But already a couple of things were taught to me the last time, such as trying to find the middle of a piece of wood without measuring using the skills that you have. So I used the pen to see a little bit what was in the middle comparing to the little cutting board, and now I'm trying to find the middle with balancing it on my finger, and then it is time to saw it. And like I said last time, the sawing is quite difficult, and here I can show you why. The cutting piece of the saw is wider than the blade itself, so it can wiggle multiple ways. So it can wiggle up and down, it can wiggle left and right, and the trick that he taught me is to try and see the piece of wood's reflection all the way straight through so that it is very secure, just like that. And then try and keep it like that. But as you can see, as I'm sawing, it wiggles, it moves, it's really hard to keep it in place. Now last time I got this piece exactly in the middle, which I was very proud of. This time it was like 3 millimeters off, but still very good. Now what I have to do is mark my front and top and bottom with a little triangle, so that you know whatever you're moving the wood, you know what's the front and what is the top and what is the bottom. So today's joint, what we're gonna attempt to make, is different than the one we had last time. Last time I cut half of the wood off of each side so it would fit in each other, and here we're going to do a little joint with one piece in the middle. And he explained to me that we're going to do 60 and then 20/20, so that you'll have it's quite funny to me explaining it now, so that you will have a beautiful looking piece, a beautiful looking joint with 60% in the middle, and then 20 and 20 on the sides, so that'll make 100% in total. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly, but that'll make a good looking joint, plus it'll also be quite sturdy. So that's what I'm trying to measure out here, and we don't use any measures with numbers. We just try and figure it out with the tools that we have. I keep forgetting what this thing is named, but this is such a cool tool. It's super sharp though, so it's also really scary to cut your fingers, but this way you can make a little groove in the wood, and then later you mark it with your pencil so that you have a nice nice clear line, so you know where to saw. Then you mark it so you know which piece to take out, and then we are ready to saw. Now again, sawing straight is really hard, and I'm trying to keep quite far off the line actually, in the middle, so that I can always chisel somewhere off, but putting stuff back on, that's harder. So if I go a little bit more crooked with the sawing, I still have my line visible, so I can still chisel it and try and get it straight. Now, I have a fascination with this chisel, because if you know how to work it, I think it's an awesome tool. Now, every time I start doing this, now I've only been doing this workshop twice, but every time I start doing this, I think I'm doing good. But then I get caught up in the detail, and then I take it too far, you guys. I keep trying to correct, and then I like boop it and I go somewhere. And then in the end, I take too far off. But with this, you can make really straight lines. It's just something I have to master some more. So, Nathan, I will be back next year, because you need to teach me how to do this properly. But this gets me so frustrated. This is like a 2-minute clip, a 1-minute clip. I have been chiseling on this workshop for 2 hours trying to get it right, and here's Nathan showing me like, yeah, you put your hands like this, and then you put your hands like that, and try and keep it straight. And there I go, just chiseling away, trying to get it better, even though I'm doubting every move that I'm making, and I'm already seeing that it's no longer looking good. So I started to chisel, and this thing is awesome, but I'm just not good at it. So the sawing goes very well, and I'm talking very soft because everybody's working here, but the song goes very well and everything, and then I started chiseling, and then I just get caught up in all the minor details, and then I take it too far, and then I go wrong. I'm like, can't take it back. So yeah, I'm doing it, and I'm working through it, but this is one of the things that I really want to learn to be better at, because this is hard, you guys. guess I'm starting to get over this. I messed it up. It's supposed to be like 60-40. And now it's 80-20. Like, this is too big. So what we've decided is we're gonna glue the thing that I made the other day, so I have something to show. And I might try and do another one, but we don't have that much time anymore, so we might also not do that. I was like, I'm over this. I've been chiseling for hours, literally like 2 hours, and this is what I have to show for it. It sucks. Might not look as the bad, but it is. It's not good. I tried so hard, you guys. It sucks. Anyway, I want to have something to show for, so we're gonna glue the other part. So I just gave up on the joints because there was no more time to get it fixed. So we are going to the gluing part. And what was fascinating to me is that I thought we were just going to put some glue on the wood and then we were going to glue it together, put some of the clamps on, and that's that. No, there's so much to learn about the gluing part. And Nathan is so passionate. He loves to talk about it, to tell us everything. And it's so wonderful. I was fascinated by this whole story about the glue. So if you want to learn more about gluing and chiseling and sawing and all the stuff, and you're in the neighborhood of Penamacor, Castelo Branco, please go visit his workshop. It's so much fun. It's so awesome. And here we are gluing final part of my thing that I did last week. I made that joint. I'm so proud that I did that. And here we go with putting the clamps, and then we have to see if it's actually correct square. No, it's not. We have to move the clamps until it is, and then we have to let it set. Now it needs to dry. After about 45 minutes, I think, we took the clamps off, and now it is time to clean off the last pieces. So clear the last glue that's on there. The excess glue, we are going to take that off so that the wood will look all nice, and then we're just going to shave and make it look all nice and tidy. Just make it look even more square. It's all going to be soft. You won't even be feeling it. And then we make the little line softer. And I decided to keep it this way. I didn't shorten it because I thought I could use this. If I'm going to build something, I can use it as the Dutch word is a blokhaak, because it's perfect square, or how do you say that? It's a perfect angle. I can use this to see if other things are square as well. So this is the final result. I have this piece with me and I love it. I'm very proud that I made this, and I'm very happy I got something to show. We just come back to the farm. This is our last couple of days, and now that I've said like, okay, this is gonna be our last couple of days, I know when we're leaving. I'm gonna miss this place because it's so cool here. But I'm really proud of what I made. The thing that I was working on today didn't work out. I did get a lot of lessons in today because last week I was struggling with getting straight down with the chisel. But this time I could get that one. I was just struggling with this angle. But after a while I was starting to get it. But just didn't have any time to start over, and I didn't finish that project. But I did finish the square thingy. Is it a square? Triangle? What's that? The hook. Looks really great. I'm really happy about that. I'm hungry. Just walked the dogs. Oh, I was like, wait, but Cindy pooped pigs back in here. I just walked the dogs, and now I'm gonna have a nice lunch. Hey, you know what? When we got back from our little woodworking class, which was awesome, I took a nap. I was so tired. It's so concentrating and just focusing and trying to figure it out and trying to build new skills in my brain was exhausting. I was tired. But now we're going for a little walkie. It's the end of the day. It's gorgeous out. I think we still have like 2.5 hours of daylight left. But pups need to have a little walk. And then we're going to Cindy because Cindy's cooking us dinner. I believe she's making a sushi. She says she makes an awesome California roll. I have no idea, so we're gonna see what this is gonna be like, because I would love me some veggie sushi, so I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know how her day's been, so I'm really keen catching up with her, and it's gonna be our last couple of nights, guys. I know that there's a couple of people watching that came from her channel that are like, oh no, no, no. But yeah, it's the last couple of days that we're hanging out together. And then it is time for me to move on to other things. I wanted to say better things, but that's not true. Other things, nice other things. But for now, we're going to go for a little walk and enjoy the sunset, sort of. And maybe see some more animals that are out because it's so warm. And then, oh yeah, when I was driving today on the road, I saw a critter, well, an animal crossing the road. So I stopped accelerating, didn't hit the brake, but I was looking at it, I thought, oh, it's a cat. It wasn't a cat, it was a mongoose. I'm seeing so many animals that I've always wanted to see. I've never seen mongoose before. It walked so weird. I was like, why does it walk so weird? But for a cat, it was walking weird. But it was because it was a mongoose. But I was like, wasn't filming. Too bad. But it's really beautiful. That was lots of fun. Okay, we're gonna go for a little walkie, and then we're gonna go see what Cindy's doing. So it turns out Cindy's right. She makes an awesome California roll. Thank you so much, Cindy, for the awesome sushi that we enjoyed so much. And we spent some nice time together. And then the evening fell, and I always love to end my day snuggling with the pups, checking in on how they're doing, relaxing, unwinding, and then we are ready to end our day and to go to sleep and see what tomorrow will bring. I want to thank you all so much for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. And in the meantime, don't forget to say yes to new adventures.